Whoa, man. Oh, wipe the fingerprints off. Look at that, huh? Look at that line of color going across the stone now. It is just as bright as it can be, and it goes all the way around. Look at that, huh? Wow. And there's another one here. And there's another one here. And look how bright they are, man. Bright, bright, bright. All the way around the stone. Look at that. Whoa. That's a pretty cool little rock, huh? I mean, really, truly, there's a rainbow caught inside of there, and it seems to be leaking out the sides here. Look at that. Wow, man. Look at that, huh? That arrow part is just about cool. Wowie, man. And it's intersected by the little crack. Those are what we call healed fractures. The opal formed underground. It sat in the ground about like this, and this was heading down. It branched into two pieces here. So it's sitting in the ground like so, and the tree died. And this part was passing through some kaolinite clay. Used to be volcanic ash, and the whole island of Java is basically volcanic, and a lot of it is volcanic ash. Not all of it will opalize. It has to weather, has to be the top layer for a long time so it can turn into kaolinite clay from volcanic ash. So this sat in one of those layers. And when the tree died, it died right along with it, and it rotted away. There's no stick left anymore. It rotted away, and it was replaced by kaolinite clay. So it became a cast of the tree limb or tree root that you see here. And at some point, the kaolinite clay came into contact with sulfuric acid and hydrogen peroxide. That is what precipitates opal from kaolinite clay. And they form naturally in Well, in places like New Mexico, where I have some mining claims coming up, uh, there there is a copper mine on either end of the caldera that the kaolinite clay I'm after is coming from. Okay, so in most places, the sulfuric acid comes from the what we call sulfide solutions that deposit gold, copper, secondary mineralization, basically, and it could be all kinds of metals, but generally, the sulfuric acid is from natural, from the source of geological activity. When the ground faults, cracks, these solutions, these sulfide solutions, come up through those cracks, and that's how they get into the clay. So opal always forms along fault lines in every place in the whole world except Banten, Indonesia, where this wood opal comes from. And there is so much iron sulfide in the clay and the general environment. The clay is completely saturated with it. Now, it is iron sulfide or iron pyrite, same thing. Same thing, different names, right? Iron pyrite is iron sulfide. FeS is the chemical symbol for iron sulfide. And that goes along with iron oxide, and those two iron ions will precipitate opal from kaolinite clay. And the iron sulfide is what makes black opal black. Okay? What you see, the wood-looking stuff, is pigment between the spheres of silica that make up precious opal. So it didn't opalize all the way. It was replaced by kaolinite clay that had this pigment in it. And so the pigment is between the